So today I'll be doing a tribute speech on why Kobe Bean Bryant was such a great person, or great influence. First, we'll start out about who he was. He was born August 23rd, 1978, and he died January 26, 2020. He was a 6'6" shooting guard from Lower Merion High School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and he was a five-time NBA champion, the '08 MVP. He has 33,643 points, 2 gold medals, 8-time All-Star, and 4-time All-Star MVP of the game. And he also has both of his jerseys retired in the NBA, 8 and 24, both in the Staples Center. So we'll start off about his high school career. So he went to Lower Merion High School. His freshman year, he went 4-20. And the next 3 years, they went a total of 77-13 because he was Kobe Bryant. Just decided, and the Mamba mentality took over, and he just said, "I'm gonna win every game." So during that, he averaged 31.1 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he was named McDonald's All-American and Naismith Gatorade Player of the Year. And after that, he entered into the 1996 NBA draft, and he went 13th overall. And then this is the 3P years when Shaq got there. So this is from the years of 1999 to 2002. And like I said, they won 3 championships right in a row. And they got Phil Jackson, who came from the Bulls, he won 6 championships with them and Michael. And actually, Michael Jordan came and visited Phil Jackson at the Lakers locker room. And Kobe was sitting there. Jordan was in a suit, and Kobe was sitting there, and he actually asked Michael Jordan, "Did you bring your shoes?" And that right there was Michael Jordan's first moment where he kind of saw that he has that competitive nature and just sees that Mamba mentality in him and saw a great future in him. And during these years, there was a power struggle between Shaq and Kobe. Shaq believed Kobe was too selfish with the ball, and they weren't going to win any more championships. And then Kobe was just trying to go with the flow, but they just had beef with each other. And after this, they split up. And then you got the years after, the 2004 through 2007, 2008 years. So this is when the Black Mamba truly came into play, because you look at the teams Kobe had in those years, he was the only one who could really take them to the next level on that team. So Shaq leaves and goes to the Miami Heat in 04-05 season. And in the 05 and 06 season, Kobe averaged 35.4 points per game that season, which is the highest since Michael Jordan back in the 86-87 season, where he averaged 37.1 points. And I'm getting all these stats from Basketball Reference and Wiki. And later that year, against Dallas in December 20th of 2005, he dropped 62 points against them. And then the next month, he had probably one of the best months of January ever. He averaged 43 points per game. He scored 81 points against the Raptors on January 22nd of 06, which is the highest amount of points someone scored since Will Chamberlain scored 100 back in the 50s. So that was insane. And he had 27 40-point games, which was a Lakers record for the franchise. And then this is also another Black Mamba mentality. So he initially came up with the Black Mamba mentality back in 03 when he was 03-04, when he was just at the lowest point of his life. He had the rape scandal going on, and he just needed something to get him out of the pit and get him to work harder. And that's where he got this. So when Shaq left to go to Miami, he won a championship there in 06. And from then right there, Kobe actually said in an interview on ESPN when Shaq and Kobe were talking about this beef, he said the 06 championship that Shaq won, he has never been so pissed off in his life. And that right there just flipped the switch in him. And he starts playing better and better, gets a better team around him, starts dishing the ball out more because D'Antoni was telling him to. And Then in '09 they played the Magic, whooped them. And then 2010, the classic Lakers Celtics rivalry came back, and Kobe won that. So he got 2 more NBA championships in '09 and 2010. And then after that, he was still trying, but 2013 came around, and he got his first real major injury, I would say, and it was Achilles. So that's unfortunate. And after that, he was just never able really to come back and do anything. So in the 2015-2016 season, he announced his retirement. And in his final game, he scores 60 points. So who else would do that other than Kobe? It's that mindset. And then, the picture. So more than basketball. So he has an Oscar for his film Dear Basketball, which actually has a lot more meaning now that he has passed away. But just watching that again, and why Kobe was so good was he didn't view it as a game. He viewed basketball as an art, like poetry in motion. So he studies it as if it's the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. And he wants to keep it beautiful and not be reckless with it. So that's why Kobe's game is so much different and so much more fluid than everyone else's. And he gave every last ounce that he had for whatever he's doing. That's obvious, and views it as an art, views it not basketball as a game, but as a work of art. And he also knows how to get the absolute best out of absolutely everyone while he's working with them. And finally, this is the big part of his life. He is a girl dad. And now this is probably where I have some of the most utmost respect for Kobe, because personally, I'm terrified to have a daughter, and he absolutely embraces every single bit of it. Vanessa, in her eulogy to him, always says he woke up every morning, called them beautiful to their faces, taught them how to be courageous, strong, brave, all that. And one day he was late picking them up by only 20 minutes. Vanessa says she's never late. The next time he goes picks them up, he's there an hour and 20 minutes early. So that just describes Kobe for you. And then this right here, that's his daughter Gianna, who died in the helicopter crash with them, along with other teammates on her team, as long as his girls that he coaches. So that's very sad. But he coached his daughter Gianna. He never took any of them for granted, always loved them, was always there. Taught them don't have fear and all that, the mentality. And he was a big influence. He was a big influence for women's basketball. You look at Sabrina Ionescu. She loved Kobe. She always worked with him. And she's just got drafted first overall in the WNBA. And she's contributing this season to Kobe. And that's it. And in the past 8 or 9 minutes, I've talked about how Kobe is a fantastic person, how his mindset has just changed everyone, how they view the game, how he views the game as a work of art, and how he never took anything for granted with his baby girls and loved them and just cherished every moment of life that he had. And that's why I love Kobe.